trucks with Beanie from his home. Watch out for that center lane, he's weaving back and forth, all while talking about the football scores. As long as Big Joe's driving, he'll eventually get you there. Let's go trucking with Big Joe.
Yeah, I'm a little bit later on Thursday because fuck. I was itching my foot. I wasn't looking where I was going. Fuck! Save me! Ah, oh, damn it.
Look out for that parking pylon, it came out of nowhere. Aren't there traffic laws? He just doesn't care. But as long as Big Joe's driving, he'll eventually get you there. Let's go trucking with Big Joe. Let's go trucking with Big Joe. Let's go trucking with Big Joe.
I just think I'm going to be here playing SnowRunner for the next 30 years. Hello everybody. How are we doing today? Happy Friday. We are going to do some trucking today. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're all doing good. Hello, Commander. Hello, Rachel. Hello, Fush. Good to see you all. Excuse me. Okay, let's do some trucking, shall we? Beanie's here. Hi, Beanie. How are you today? Come on, then. You know, I had enough attention today. Man, let me tell you, chat, I've had a little bit of a busy day today. Work was pretty quiet, but I had to go to the. I went to the dentist. And I did something I've not done before, and I saw the hygienist and my dentist in one go. Which was pretty good, but I was out for a while. Luckily, work was quiet, so I doubt they even noticed I was gone for long. It was all good. Can you hear that noise in the background? It's my broken PC fan. It keeps trying to start up and then just immediately shuts off. Alright, so let's get I'm gonna need you to get off for a second. Yeah, she's had enough anyway. Let's set up our music today. What playlist should we go with? Let's go with this one. But then I have to activate the banger playlist, which I've done wrong. Oh, I guess it's just not working. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to leave it. Alright, we were continuing our trek north through China. We were going to stop off at the city of Lulan. And then we were going to work out whether I should carry on north or just head back south and go back via Lhasa. But yeah, we'll see. Bumpy roads through the desert. Lots of fun. Yeah, hope everything's going great. It's been interesting for me. I don't think I mentioned this yesterday, but you'll be pleased to know that I've managed to book my car in for a repair. But it's in about 3 weeks, so I can't use my window until then. It's got to be taped shut. Luckily, the tape me and my dad put on it is holding reasonably well for now, despite the fact that it rained for most of yesterday and last night. I'm a little bit paranoid that I'm going to wake up one morning and the tape is going to have given up and I'm just going to wake up to a pile of glass by my car. Oh yes, sorry it is. I keep pushing it. That's my bad. Hopefully that's better now. Also, this road is very bumpy, so the game is making quite a lot of noise, which doesn't help. Is the road just ending here? What's going on? It's been a sandstorm covering the road. So yes, I'm hopeful my car. I'm hoping it's not going to be an expensive repair, and that they just need to like slot it back into place somehow. but I'm a little bit skeptical that's going to be the case. It's true, yes. I think, so peaceful on the tarmac now. I actually had a look at a couple of YouTube videos. And you do have to like pop off the door panel to get to the window mechanism, I guess. It was quite funny reading all the comments that saying that the people who designed the door deserve some cruel punishment for what they've done. So maybe it is quite complicated, but I think if you have the right tools, it's simple, but not many people have the tools for taking apart car doors. English. Anyway, we're heading through the desert. This is I should be fair, really, because I have in the past been fairly critical of certain American states for just having straight roads that go through deserts, and a lot of China. It seems like that too. Yeah, it probably is just the easiest thing to do, it's true. Put a road, put a texture down, don't worry too much about the scenery. Stick in a few big rocks. Twitchy, hello! How are we doing on this fine Friday? We are still in China, yes. I think we might get out of it today, depending on which way I decide to go. But I don't want to guarantee that, because some of these roads are quite long. It's still cold, but it'll warm up, yeah. We had a pretty nice day weather-wise today, actually. It's about 7 or 8 degrees, not bad. It's 6 currently. Was it a little bit rainy this afternoon? Luckily, I was back home by then. We're only about 60 odd miles away from our destination here. We're nearly done with this job. Yeah, it feels like we got a little bit of respite. Oops, I should stop looking at my phone. Am I on time? Yes, we are on time. I've got to get there by 9:15. We're currently due to arrive just past 7. So it's a little bit close, but I think this was a rush job. Let's hope I don't do what I did on Sunday. Crash 50 feet short of the parking space. And not much to hit around here. No, it's true. Still a little bit mad about that. I am. I've kind of been looking forward to doing Flight Sim again and giving it a try. Yeah, the annoying thing was there don't seem to be any shorter jobs, but I think I will at least find one that's not into the mountains. I don't really think the mountains were the reason I crashed, though, to be fair. I think it was a little bit of rustiness, to be honest. I was pretty pleased, though, that I managed to work out the autopilot. Yeah. Oh, here we go. We're coming up to a town. Yeah, what I could do, is if I have time, I could do some pre-flight landing practice afterwards, maybe. That was quite a sudden change, yeah. We're suddenly in a seemingly urban area. Of course, it is worth pointing out that this is a one-way in, one-way out road. Effectively, this town is a dead-end point. So we've got to turn around and go back the other way in a minute. But here we are in Lulan. and we're going to pull in just here. There we go! That was a pretty good delivery. No damage, we're on time, and we leveled up to level 59. Boop. Now, let me just see here. I don't think I'll sleep yet. Wait, that's the wrong one, isn't it? I want cargo market. Yeah, maybe we'll just do this one and keep heading north. Eventually, I'm probably going to agree to do one of these really long ones, but... Where's Ruchang is back that way. Let's keep heading north, maybe, to the next town, Hami. We'll keep ticking these off, and then maybe we'll head to Russia. I don't know. All right. Oops, sorry, I hit the mic. Oh, that was pretty impressive. Okay, let's go. We've probably... Whoops. That was a good start. Oh, there's a car coming this way too. What are we carrying? I don't know, because it's in Chinese. It's something the mod added. But whatever it is, it pays well, and there's 5 tons of it. Yeah, I do need to sleep pretty soon, but I remember we passed a hotel. so I will use that. Yeah, for some reason this mod added some kind of cargo that is worth more than everything else, which is the reason I spent so long in China, but now I'm bored of it. We're slowly but surely working our way out. But the good thing is there are lots of jobs along the way that we can take to also pick up some money before we do possibly a really long drive through Russia. And then into Europe that way. Yeah, I think in China you just don't ask questions, right? But yes, I think I will stop taking these jobs soon. Part of me is really curious to do a marathon journey though. But I know it's going to take me weeks and weeks to get through it. It's true, to be fair, we've gone through a pretty big chunk of China, which is not a particularly small country. Maybe if I do that long journey, the Coach Trip DLC will be out by the time I finish it. I am a little bit torn over whether I should play it straight away or wait until it's got good mod support, right? I think it's gonna be a while until it comes out anyway. I think it's probably at least gonna be the second half of this year. Everyone's flashing their lights. It's not, but I don't think I can overtake all this traffic. Actually, I could just go off-road, couldn't I? There we go. Now it's flattened out a bit. We're sped up. Yeah, I'm here to have a nice chill time, respecting the rules of the road, you know. Yeah, I was just thinking I might go grab a drink in a sec, actually. I'm at the point where my coffee is wearing off. Yeah, we have a gas station coming up. How long do I need to sleep? Oh, 25 minutes, that's not long. I really thought we were going to be able to make it to that hotel I saw, but apparently not. I don't know why, but this song lately has become really popular as backing track to highlight videos, compilations of football goals. Particularly last-minute game-winning goals. It's been in my head a lot because of that. Okay, we're actually not that far from the hotel. We can't sleep here. Yeah, I don't really understand. I mean, it kind of works. Alright, let's see if we can sleep here. Seems to be very hit and miss where we can actually sleep at the gas stations. Nice. Oh, I just got fined that second for not sleeping. That's harsh. Alright. It's only 150 quid. I'll get over it. Is there a way I can see, if I go to the map, how much of China I've actually explored? It must be a pretty 75%, not bad. Is that the most? What's the most of any territory we've got? Oh shit. Yeah, it is, quite easily. I got 53% in Sweden. Are any others above 50? Oh, Belgium 50%. I think I'm going to get 100 because I missed out these towns over here, but I'm not going to go back for them at this point. There's lots of like little roads in the towns I've missed as well. .09% of the Faroes. I probably got a ferry there and that was it. Hang on, where is this? Is this America? I've gone too far. Yeah, so I think what I did is I got a ferry here and then immediately took a ferry somewhere else. I think I was probably going from Scotland to Iceland because I had one in Iceland a long time ago. I have heard of Greenland, it's true. We can actually go to Greenland. Might be a fun adventure some point. If we can break the blockade. Oh dear. What is. Why is that area of Poland so detailed compared to the rest, I wonder? Hmm. That kind of just stuck out to me a little bit. Probably. There's some really. Actually, you can see on my truck, I have Poland flags on the side because the Poland mod I have added those in. And it's like the only mod that has added truck cosmetics. So I just thought, yeah, let's go for it. Anyway, I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick. I'll be back in a sec. Hi everybody, welcome back. It's true. They built those strong. Alright. Let's continue. It's gone all dark. $270 to go. 9 hours, 4 minutes. Ooh, that's going to be a little bit tight, but I think we should do it. We're currently scheduled to get there with about 30 minutes to spare. Delirium. Excuse me. I like this bit where you just have to guess where the road is, that's fun. So we are heading north to the town of Hami. Hami? Is only 4 months, so we can try and type that in to find out Hami is a prefecture level city in eastern Xinjiang. It is well known for sweet Hami melons. The noise of this road, along with my steering wheel vibrating, is starting to give me a little bit of a headache. Hoping it's over soon. Hopefully you guys can't hear it too much. The steering wheel at least. You can probably hear the gravel. It's alright, it'll be over soon. Oh, got 200 miles to go. I really hope it's not like this all the way. What does it come under? World sounds? Trailer noise? Oh no. What's happened, Rachel? I see. I don't know. I don't think that's any better. My dad actually sent me a video on Instagram today that I nearly sent you on TikTok a couple of hours earlier. It was about the way British people and American people either pronounce or don't pronounce their T's in words. It started off talking about the bottle of water meme, and was like, actually only a few British accents do that. And also, some American accents are even worse. But yeah, to be honest, I got a bit bored. I didn't watch it all. So I ended up not sending it to you. think I had one saved of that person to send to you. She tried making chocolate Yorkshire puddings. Is it that person? Oh, I saw that. I saw that this morning, and I saved it for you. Can't believe I forgot to send it. It's because I was getting ready for the dentist. Yeah, I didn't see that bit. I only saw the chocolate box. That's so funny. To be honest, Rachel, I've been getting more and more convinced that we've been sending each other so many TikToks. Our For You pages getting closer and closer together. They can't be exactly the same though, because I get so much Arsenal stuff on there. I hope you're not getting all that. But maybe you are. That's good then. I don't want the sport to take over your life, so. Yeah, exactly. I've been getting a lot more political stuff about ICE and stuff like that lately. I have seen, by the way, people in Minneapolis protesting ICE by pouring water all over the street so it ices up. I like the idea of fighting ice with ice. I love seeing them fall down. We've got about 100 miles to go to our destination, folks. Making a pretty good time. I think I've actually made up almost an hour. Oh yeah, you can just tell. It's... Oh dear. People with egos that big should not be allowed anywhere near any kind of law enforcement position. We got some trees. Maybe we're heading out of the desert. God, this dirt road is doing my head in. Oh, I don't think I would have taken it if I'd known, but now we're in too deep. I've got to get to the end of it one way or the other. Excuse me. Rachel, have you seen any of the videos of it's a man and a woman who do a podcast. It's mostly the guy who does the talking, but they do a podcast talking to their Trump supporting parents who are quite old. You do? Okay, yeah, I've seen that. Yeah. I saw one today where they're talking about Greenland. And the dad interrupts the guy and goes, he was talking about how they're NATO allies with Denmark. And the dad interrupts and just goes, NATO's nothing, NATO's finished. We don't care about NATO. And the guy kind of pauses and says, hang on, you realise the United States is part of NATO? Do you think the USA is a member of NATO? And he just goes, no. And the guy's just like, how do you argue with people like that? I've kind of said this to Rachel before, that if you try and argue with people who are unwilling to learn the truth. Oh, here's the end of this road. There's not much you can do. Yeah, they're beyond helping. Yeah, the mum is not completely brainwashed, but I don't think she's far from it. Yeah. There was that other clip that was recently where he asked them, would you still support Trump if he unilaterally decided to bomb Oklahoma City? And he was immediately like, yes. And she was a bit more like, well, he must have a good reason for it. But I think she did say yes. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, surely... If the line did exist, it would have been crossed by now, right? Surely. Oh, that sounds good, Twitchy. Boop. We did it. Okay. Are we ready, chat? Are we ready for the big journey? Should we do it? There's one to France here. 4,800 miles, 126 hours. Yeah, ignore the map. The map's a little bit slanted. We'd be going through Russia, through Belarus, through Poland, Czech Republic, Germany, into France. To Bourg-en-Bresse. Actually went to Kirkwall here. Is that in Scotland? Oh yeah, look. Anyway, let's go for it. Let's do it. We'll give it a shot. I imagine I might be very late, but actually, before we start, I'm gonna go get another drink. All right. We're obviously not going to finish this today, and probably not next week either, but we're going to give it a shot. So it's currently Thursday. It says I've got to deliver this by the end of Saturday, basically. I'm hoping that's next Saturday, as in it's giving me over a week. Otherwise, this might be difficult. Because I do think it would be quicker to drive to where we get like the train to Europe, but that's less fun. And it's also not the way the map is recommended, but I think... I suspect the game is just super confused with a job of this distance. But yeah, we'll do it by road. We'll head through Russia and go on a super long drive. Let's do it. Yeah, okay. It is giving me a full week. So it's 126 hours of driving, and it's given me 110 hours of sleep time. Like it like that. So yeah, let's see what we can do. Right now I'm scheduled to get there in 4 days. But that obviously doesn't include sleep time. This is probably the longest job I've ever done. It's going to be good fun. Hopefully we get these nice tarmac roads. Which country is after China? We're heading north, straight into Russia. So we're kind of like right in the northwest of China. I don't like roadcraft, yeah, I hope not. 4,800 miles of driving though. How do I get like that? It's going to be a fun adventure, and also the pay for this is £670,000. So it's pretty good money. Are we rich? I already have 5.7 million in the bank. I don't know if this economy is super realistic. I don't know how far we have. We've probably got quite a way to go to get to Russia. But it looks like there might be a highway up here. Is this a toll booth? Probably suggests there's a highway. Yeah. Oh, it's free. Nice. Oh, is the speed limit really 68? That's amazing. Went around that corner a bit too quick. This is Mon Ami La Rose by Francoise Hardy. Oh, the speed limit just went down to 43. That's good. Signs are in English here, though. It's a 7-Eleven truck ahead of us. Excuse me. Right, yeah. Thanks to you. Malibu. Margarita's number 4. Rachel will be happy with that. Is that like a train line over there? Well, you know what? I forgot to look up where the rest stops are. Okay, we're coming up to one. That's good. We've got to go through Urumqi, and then it's a road all the way up to the border. Who knows what Russia's going to be like? It looks like there's lots of towns. I'm just being nosy and having a look because I haven't actually. Are we going to go right up to Moscow? Oh, apparently I've been here. I don't remember being there. Belarus, I've definitely driven around a lot though. So we're going here to Bourg-en-Bresse. It's actually pretty close to Switzerland. Why are we going so slowly here? Whoa, he did not want to stop. Okay, we do need to pull over and have a sleep. Something's on fire over here. Just classic China things, I guess. Okay, it's coming up. We're nearly there. We're going to pull over and have a rest up here. Alright, off we go. Oh wait, my fuel's low. Oh, I probably should have got some fuel. Sure, it'll be fine. Bow. Yeah, sorry, Shedbot's a bit broken today. There you go, Rachel. It says Team Jesus and the Gene Teasers. No, yeah, I think it's a cover. I might have made a big mistake, chat. I'm not gonna lie. We have program states. Yeah, it's a Stace made playlist. I have 237 miles to the next fuel gas station. I've got 108 miles of fuel. I've also drunk my cider too quick, and now I'm really lightheaded. Bam, 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 bam. Everything's great. Absolutely sure Arumchi didn't have one. Okay, that is a little bit annoying. Probably should have planned ahead a bit better there, huh? Look how close together they are in Russia, though. Boom. Fine, we're just going to have to pay for some emergency fuel. Ba, 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 ba. Ooh. Crazy on you. Ba ba bow bow. I think I actually feel properly drunk. I don't know what I've done. I've only had two. I've still got one more to drink. Spiked my drink. I don't think I have. Oh, yeah. By the way, chat, we have marbles tomorrow. Hope you're looking forward to that. 1 PM UK time for some fun marbles action. If I remember rightly, someone overtook me. I don't think I'm in the lead anymore. Is it Toasted? Did Toasted win last week? Toasted pipped Rachel to the post, if I remember rightly. Oh, that's right. Toasty got the world record, didn't they? I'm out of fuel, chat. How do I fix this? There we go. Emergency refuel them. It's alright. We're back in business. Hooray! I don't think that's enough to make it to the next petrol station. I might need one more lot, to be honest. That's given me 95 miles. How much further do we have to go? We're aiming for this one, which is 123 miles. No, I don't think we can make it. Oh dear. Just do 90 miles in the road. Yeah, hopefully it's downhill. Our time zone has changed to Russian time, but I don't think we're anywhere near Russia. We've got another town, another city to go through before we get anywhere close to the border. What is the MSK time zone? I haven't heard of it, but I assume that's Russia. Whoops. Moscow Standard Time, yeah. Probably should have guessed that. Ba, 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 ba. It's weird because the GPS has been stuck on Central European time. Did I see what the Home Office shared on social media today? I did not, Rachel. Do tell. What have they been up to now? Probably more anti-immigrant stuff, because Reform have been in the news again, I imagine. Visa applications to the UK fell by 100,000. Net migration is the lowest level in half a decade. The British market over cheap bonuses lately. Well, I think that's yeah. Obviously, that's down to the changes they made. So they probably are going to shout about that a little bit. But yeah, we don't have enough British workers where we need them, so we kind of need cheap overseas labour. Yeah, the not only is it high, they've also increased it. But yeah, I think Labour are at a point where the only way they win the next election is if they're seen to be being strong on immigration, unfortunately. As detrimental as that may be to the country as a whole, the way the polls are, they need to kind of go in that direction for a little bit. Yeah, I think that's true. I mean, yeah. Yeah, you've probably got a fair point there, Twitchy. I think except Jimrick, yeah, well. Yeah, I don't know if you saw, but Robert Jenrick had messaged a journalist to say he was never going to defect on... It was a week ago, I think? Yeah, I think it was last Friday. He had somehow got into a WhatsApp conversation with a journalist from one of the broadsheets. Just from what you've read, these areas seem to be lacking the available talent, seems to be driven by the roles being underpaid, so maybe... Yeah. I mean... On the one hand, you've got the... the NHS definitely relies on overseas labour, and you've also got doctors on strike for not being... for being underpaid. Or at least talking about going on strike. I've lost track of whether that strike actually went ahead. Oh my god, I'm out of fuel. It happened so suddenly that it feels like the brakes just go on. I pressed the wrong button. Okay, now we should definitely make it. I also think there are carve-outs in... Only put two great countries there if I'm in a relation by each country paints immigrants. It's true. Should we just move to, like, Canada, Rachel? Portugal has pretty easy visas. Oh, there we go. It's nice and sunny in Portugal. Our boots. I'm halfway there because I already annoy Rachel with how much I apologise. Hello, VE. But yeah, we have local elections coming up in May for lots of parts of the country. My hope is that Labour can dictate to Starmer's ban them. It's true. For what it's worth, I disagree with that. I don't know if I would have local elections, but I'm definitely in one of the areas that could ask to cancel them. Because Essex is part of the local government reorganisation plans. Yeah, I think for me it's more the fact that they were already delayed from last year. So they're already 2 years late at this point. But yeah, I'm not super strong on it. Oh my god, fuel's 44 pence per litre here? Yeah, I dare say a lot of the people shouting about it have never voted in a local election. But anyway, that's another point. I'm hoping that Reform soundly beaten and Labour can maybe not be so anti-immigrant in the run-up to the next election. That would be great. Yeah. There's still part of me that thinks maybe there's a master plan here, that Labour are being really unpopular, getting the unpopular stuff out of the way, knowing that the general election is still, what, like 4 years away? But I think more and more I'm realising it's that nobody who wants to be in government actually has any idea what they're doing. And I'd be willing to include both the British and American governments in that. But yeah, it's rough out there. Yeah, I think part of it for me though is that I don't. Yeah, they've been really bad at the whole PR stuff. I don't particularly have any confidence in anyone else, though, to be fair, to be better, either within or outside the Labour Party. You know, they might be bad at PR, they might be a little bit incompetent, but at least at their core, they're kind of just boring politicians. They're not going to do anything super drastic that's going to blow the country up. Maybe I've jinxed it now. At least they aren't doing Prime Minister musical chairs. Yeah. They might not be great, but at least they're not chaotic. I think is what I'm trying to say. I think we just need a bit of a boring. I'm happy with boring at the moment, even if it's not completely competent. Oh, I don't know. Stop. Yeah. I mean, there's no doubt they'd be in a lot worse position if the Tories also weren't completely disastrous. Yeah. The impression I get is that most Conservative people don't support Kemi Badenoch, and we're hoping Jemrick was going to get in at some point. But again, I don't really talk to anyone who supports the Tories. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I think a lot of the mad frogs are moved over to Reform now, right? There's kind of a chance for the Conservatives to reset and get back to something a bit more moderate. But I don't think the voters want that right now. At least the right-wing voters. Yeah, it is hilarious to me that Nigel Farage keeps saying that Reform is not a retirement party for failed Tories, and yet they keep recruiting them. Yeah, I don't know how many there are, but there are some reasonably sensible Tory MPs left. I don't think Kemi is one of them, and neither is most of the shadow cabinet, but yeah, I don't know. I think yeah, I don't think that would have been a bad shout. I might semi-dox myself here, but Kemi is my parents' MP. And they didn't vote for her, no. My dad definitely used to vote Conservative, particularly when Jeremy Corbyn was Labour leader. I think he switched to voting for Lib Dems around the time Boris Johnson got in. I think my mum also voted Lib Dem or possibly Labour, but she's now joined the Green Party. She's become a Green Party member. But she's, also had enough of Keir Starmer, basically. I need to find a rest stop pretty soon. Oh, there's one coming up, hopefully. Nice. Yeah, I think the local elections are going to be interesting because Greens do seem to do quite well in those. And I think Labour are going to take a battering anyway. Also, apologies if British politics is not what you're interested in. But yeah, I think the local elections are going to be very interesting. I'm hoping that Reform are not going to be as popular as the polls suggest, but why can't I sleep anywhere? There it is. Okay. Chat, I'm going to take a very quick break there. We're making good progress. We're still got quite a way to go before we even get to Russia. I don't know if we're going to get there today, let alone to Europe. Rose when I fall. I'm surprised I don't have more of Turkey. I feel like Turkey is where that garage I have should be. Yes, that's what it was. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to be back in a few minutes, chat. See you in a bit. We're back. Whew. But I have you. Yeah, that is a bit worrying. Oh, there was a barrier there that I didn't see. That was close. Oops. One there too. Ah, it's a nice sunny day. Still got 205 hours to get to Bourg-en-Bresse. Currently due to get there at 7 AM on Wednesday, but we're going to have to... No, how many sleep periods would that be? 5? Probably more. How long? I think we rest for like 9 hours, so I have... If I can only drive for 11 hours at a time, then that's 10 rest stops. Which, if it's 9 hours of sleep each time, would get me there perfectly on pace, I think. That's like right on, probably with like an hour to spare, if my maths is right, which it probably isn't. Black cherry crap and rum, that sounds good. I have strawberry and lime Copperberg today. The Tesco near me has severely reduced their cider section. If you want Copperberg, you can only get strawberry and lime or mixed fruit, it seems. Which is fine, because I like them both. But actually, no, that's a lie. They had pear as well, but I'm not too big a fan of the pear one. Yes, it is. It's more expensive there too than if I go to Morrison's. It's free for £6.50, whereas normally I pay £6 at Morrison's. Very sad. Tesco's a data gathering company, it's true. Did I tell you guys in 2025 I was the #1 buyer in my town of reduced price sushi? No, not #1. Top 1%. It didn't say #1. I made that up. You know Spotify Wrapped? Well, Tesco have their own version if you have a club card. Oops. Okay, basically at the end of the year, you get some stats on your most purchased items. And it told me at the store I go to, I was in the top 1% of on sushi that had been reduced to £5.50. They have a Yo Sushi counter in there. And after the lunchtime rush, they make it all fresh in the morning. After the lunchtime rush, they put it on sale. So I always used to go there between 1 and 2 o'clock and grab some cheap. Yeah, it's not super risky. But yeah, that's what I get for my lunch if I go to Tesco. It also told me my most purchased items. Hang on, let me have a look. Do I have it on the app still? I took a screenshot because I sent it to Rachel, I feel like. Uh, uh... Nope, can't find it. I bought 32 1-point bottles of semi-skim milk. 10 lots, 10 packets of the caramel latte coffee pods for my coffee machine, and 9 packets of Haribo Super Mix. They were my most purchased items. It's a lot of Haribo. Yeah, that's over the course of the year, and some. I reckon 3 of those might have been for Rachel. Maybe 2. I don't know. I probably can't put a number on it, but some of them were for Rachel. I can't deny, though, that I have an empty packet on my desk right now. Yeah, exactly, Twitchy. Everything reminds me of Rachel. Haribo Super Mix, Strawberry and Lime Copperberg. Greggs, just Greggs in general. Trucking in China. Trucking in China, not so much. Chops. I'll be making no comment on large knobs. Taste it. Man, I should watch Hello Hello. I've only ever seen like a couple of clips. Delicious. I did discover last time I went to America, Rachel is a big fan of pom bears. They have something very similar in America, but they're not bear-shaped. So pom bears are automatically better. Yeah, what was? Didn't you ask me for mini cheddars next time, Rachel? Was it mini cheddars? They're also kind of standard and average here, but again, probably doesn't sound familiar. What was it? It was some kind of cheese-flavored cracker, I feel like. I probably didn't write it down, I'm not gonna lie, but I'll work it out. Oh yeah, maybe it was the Red Leicester flavour mini cheddars. Because you said you like Red Leicester. I think it, yeah. I think it was those. Maybe I didn't tell you they were called mini cheddars. Yeah, and if I don't write it down, I forget about it too. I know next time Rachel is here, I am taking her to the Haribo outlet store near me to see if they do a big packet of milk bottles that you get in Super Mix. Yeah, they're like the foam gummy sweets. Maybe Supermix is only a British thing because they don't have it in America. Baby. Whoop. Yeah. At some point last year, it was a while ago now, but at some point last year, I bought like a box of, I think it was 10 different bags of Haribo that were not available in the UK. I think most of them were from Germany. At least the packages were mostly German. A couple of them were from English, but I don't think they were available here. But yeah, some of them were really good. I think Haribo, who'd have imagined, yeah. I mean, I was kind of surprised that you can't get Supermix in America, because that feels really popular here. And Rachel loves it, so I assume all Americans would enjoy it. America famously not a divided country. It is twitchy, but it's not working today. This is Look at Me by Jerry Halliwell. Shedbot's on strike today, I'm afraid. That's really mean. Shedbot must be a junior doctor. Alright, chat, we made it to the border. We're heading into Russia. Are you excited? Actually, I don't know if excited should be the right word for going to Russia. Almost just drove into that police car. Don't worry about it. We could never win. I feel like we spent long enough in China that I'd probably qualify for residency. Maybe we'll do the same with Russia. Hooray! Some parts of my truck are probably still there, yes. Alright. Away we go. 108 hours until we get to our destination of driving, that is. 4,100 miles. Just another country that uses a non-Latin alphabet, so I'm not going to be able to read any of the signs. Craig's gingerbread sheds. Oh, you know what? You just reminded me that Tesco do frozen Greggs bakes for you to make at home. I meant to get some today and I forgot. Did some? Yeah, that sounds like something they do. No, what it was, they changed them from gingerbread men to gingerbread people. They called it a gingerbread person, and they got mad because they made them gender neutral. Yeah. I'm sure the 6-year-olds who regularly eat them are going to be horrified, though. It's, some enormous sausages in the fridge. Nice. You're gonna have them with mash at some point? Oh, you can put them in stew. Nice. Me. Oh, that's exciting, Rachel. 11 coming to my next rest stop. Cool. I think my next rest stop is probably going to be the end of the stream. Potential breakup song. I don't think you're going to get to see too much of Russia, given that it's night time, but... Plenty of it left to drive through, I'm sure. Dead. Maybe I should tell you all about the horrors I found in the cereal aisle today. I found some Kellogg's Crunchy Nut, but hot honey flavored. I am pleased to say I bought some to try for science. Yeah, hot as in spicy. I don't mind cornflakes, but I normally have Cheerios. Oh, we found our way onto a highway. Look at these billboards. Excuse me. Oh, I didn't know that bus pulling across there like that. Oh my god, what is it doing? That was very scary. We are driving past Gorno-Altaysk. Yeah, that's a good point, Twitchy. Kiss me. I guess that's the end of the highway. That was fun while it lasted. We're under 4,000 miles to go on our marathon journey. That's me. Oh no, is this bus going to attack me? Okay. I was scared then. Stay yellow. It did not stay yellow. Oh, jeez. Been a fun stream. Been a nice chill stream. Finally made it out of China. On our way to France. We got a big old journey ahead of us. Oh yeah, but it has a picture of mountains on the box. Cornflakes were originally made with wheat. Not wheat. Yeah. Oh, that sounds interesting. Make it any more obvious. Can I say? Was up in space. All right. Let's get butter. My boy Kirby. The show, singing the song we wrote. Just turn now. I said see you later, boy. Alright, I should probably think about finding somewhere to rest. We are coming up to the next town, so maybe there, and that'll be a good place to end today. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. It's been a nice little drive, hasn't it? Still got a lot more driving to do next time. Why is my GPS speaking Russian at me? I don't know what that says. Oh, I missed my turning too. Oh well, we'll go over here and sleep. Fisk. I could have just went there, but it's fine. Yeah, we've still got quite a way to go. Yeah, we did very briefly drive past a petrol tanker on fire in China. Burning truck recently out a major traffic tunnel. Oh no. Boom, bam, bam, bam. So we still have 3,900 miles to go, 103 hours of driving. But we have 195 hours to make it. Hopefully that gives us enough time for all the sleep spots, but we'll stop there for now. And I will no doubt be back next Friday for some more. I doubt we're going to finish this next time. But we should definitely make it through Russia into Europe itself. We've got a lot of small Russian towns to drive through along the way. None of this particularly looks like a highway until we get up here on the road to Moscow, probably, so a long way to go. But yes, we shall leave it there for today. Thank you everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Yeah, I think it might be actually. It's actually that's a good point, yeah. All right. So chat, we have Marbles tomorrow, 1 p.m. UK time. Flight Sim on Sunday. It's all roll. Yeah, why don't we all go annoy Commander? So yeah, I should be here with Flight Sim. I'm going to try and start at 11 a.m. on Sunday, but it might be There's a good chance it'll be 11:30 instead. Should be there for Sunday. Nice. Yeah, let's go Raid Commander. Thanks so much everybody for hanging out. Much love. Classic, yeah. I was really hoping I was going to start at like 6:30 today. That'll happen eventually, I'm sure. All right. Thanks so much for hanging out, everybody. Much love. Have a great rest of your Friday night. I'll be here tomorrow. Tomorrow, Marbles, 1 p.m. Sunday, Flight Sim, around 11:30. I don't know what's going on next week. What's going on next week? Like next week, I should be here every day. But Tuesday will be a short stream. And Wednesday will probably be a short stream as well. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. All right. Go give Command some love. I'll catch you all next time, chat. See you soon. Bye, 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 bye. Bye.